Welcome once again to the Commodore Stockton parent meeting. This is for our pre-K and TK students.
係啦，歡迎你哋再嚟到我哋嘅 Commodore Stockton 家長會嘅。咁今次嘅會議係為我哋嘅學前班同埋過渡小學嘅學生嘅。
So our agenda for today, we're going to do some welcome introductions, give some school updates, talk about the 24-25 enrollment process, upcoming events, and then talk about our resource alignment initiative. At the end, you'll have time for question and answer.
係啦，我哋今日嘅議程咧，就首先歡迎大家同埋介紹一下，同埋然後就會講我哋學校最新嘅信息啦，2024至2025年嘅入學過程啦，我哋嚟緊嘅活動啦，跟住咧我哋會講解一下呢個資源整合倡議嘅，最後咧就有時間問問題。
First, I would like to introduce myself. My name is Miss Yu, and I'm the principal here at Commodore Stockton.
咁首先咧，我要自我介紹一下先。咁我叫 Miss Yu，我係 Commodore Stockton 嘅校長。
I also want to introduce our new family support specialist, Annie.
咁我同埋
Everyone, I'm Annie, the new family. Sorry.
No worries.
So I'm Annie, the new family support specialist. Thank you for the introduction, Jenny. So my role is to partner with you and your school to develop and strengthen family partnerships.
係啦，咁我哋而家余校長啱啱想介紹一下我哋嘅新嘅家庭支援專員啦 ，Annie Liu。咁 Annie Liu 咧就佢嘅角色咧就係同你合作，同學校一齊合作去建立同強健你哋嘅家庭合作嘅。
I can also help connect you to resources and support services both at your school and also beyond.
係啦，咁我可以幫助你哋提供一啲資源同埋資助俾你同埋其他服務嘅，喺學校或以外。
I will be at your school regularly on Wednesdays, or you can reach me by phone, 415-793-7791.
我通常咧就會喺星期三喺你哋嘅學校嘅，咁你同埋可以係通過電話同我聯繫啦，415-793-7791。
Okay, thank you, Annie. And then we also want to talk about our school. Just to let you know, we have our Commodore Stockton Early Education School, which have our 4 preschool classrooms and 1 TK classroom. And then we also have 7 OST after-school classrooms.
係啦，然後我就想同大家介紹一下我哋嘅學校啦，有 Commodore Stockton 早期教育學校嘅，咁入邊有4間學前班啦，1個過渡期小學班同埋7個課後計劃嘅班。
I also oversee the Gene Parker out of school time program, which has 4 OST classrooms.
我同時咧都看管埋 Gene Parker 課後計劃嘅，咁佢哋學校有4個課後計劃班。
Okay. Next, we're going to talk about school updates.
跟住咧，我哋會講解下學校最新嘅資訊。
So next week is spring break, and it's also the week of the young child. And so each classroom will be doing some special activities each day to celebrate.
咁樣我哋嚟緊呢個星期4月7號至4月11號咧，就係我哋嘅春假啦，同樣係我哋嘅兒童節嗰一週嘅。咁每個班房咧，每日都會做一樣嘅特別嘅活動去慶祝嘅。
So for example, on Monday, they'll do Music Mondays. Tasty Tuesdays, they might do something with food. Work Together Wednesday, students will work together on a project. Artsy Thursday, they'll do some arts and crafts. And then finally, Family Friday, you might be invited to go to the classroom to participate.
係啦，咁譬如啦，我哋星期1就會有音樂星期1啦，星期2就係美味星期2，我哋可能會同有啲食物有關嘅活動嘅。第3咧就係佢哋一齊合作，星期3咁可能所有學生會一齊合作做一樣項目嘅。星期4咧就係勞作啦，佢哋會做啲勞作。星期5咧就係家庭星期5啦，我哋可能會邀請你一齊參加我哋班房嘅活動。
And then we are also doing Appreciations Month, and I want to share with you some of the appreciations that we do for our hardworking staff at our school.
係啦，跟住同樣啦，呢個月都係我哋嘅感謝月啦。咁我想同大家講解一下我哋有邊一日想慶祝一下我哋好勤力嘅員工嘅。
So Paraeducator Appreciation is this Friday, tomorrow, April 5th.
咁樣聽日咧4月5號咧就係我哋嘅感激助教日啦。
Administrative Office Appreciation is April 24th. So that's for Crystal, who's in our office.
跟住咧4月24號咧就係我哋行政辦公室感謝日啦，就係我哋 Crystal 嘅。
After school staff appreciation will be April 29th.
我哋感謝課後職員啦，就係4月29號嘅。
Principal Appreciation, May 1st.
感謝校長日啦，5月1號。
School Lunch Hero Appreciation, May 3rd.
感謝學校午餐英雄嘅5月3號。
And then Teacher Appreciation, May 7th.
同埋老師感謝日5月7號。
So if you're able to, please spend some time to thank everyone on these days and appreciate them for the hard work that they're doing at our school.
係啦，如果可以嘅話，請花少少時間去感謝我哋呢啲所有咁勤力嘅職員啦。
We also have Picture Day coming up. And so on April 15th and April 16th is our school picture day. As you can see, on April 15th is going to be room 2, room 3, and room 4. And then on April 16th is going to be room 1, room TK, and then making up any students that were absent and also for the siblings.
係啦，跟住咧，我哋學校咧就係影相日就到啦。咁你可以見到4月15號啦，同埋4月16號就係我哋學校嘅影相日嘅。4月15號咧就係2號房、3號房同4號房。4月16號咧就係1號房、TK 房，同埋佢哋任何冇返嗰日咧就係補影啦，同埋同兄弟姊妹影相嘅。
So we will send you reminders the day before.
我哋會前一日提大家噶啦。
Please have your child come to school with the clothes that they can move and run in.
係同埋影相嗰日咧，希望你哋小朋友穿着嘅衣服咧，都係方便佢哋可以喐動噶。
If you like your child to take a picture with like a special outfit, you can bring it in a bag labeled with your child's full name.
係啦，如果你想小朋友着一件嘅特別嘅服裝當影相嘅話咧，嗰日你可以即係額外咁樣帶翻嚟。將嗰套衫帶翻嚟，裝入一個袋，寫住小朋友嘅全名。
All of our graduates will also be taking photos with our school's graduation gown.
係啦，所有畢業生咧都會穿着畢業袍去影相嘅。
We also have our children's Fairyland Amusement Park field trip coming up, and that's going to be on Friday, May 10th.
係啦，同樣啦，我哋會係5月10號星期五去旅行嘅，咁小朋友就會去嗰個奇幻遊樂園。
And so on that day, we ask that you please bring your child to school by 9:15, so they have time to drop everything off and then use the restroom before going on the field trip.
係啦，咁嗰日咧，希望大家可以9點15分前將小朋友帶到返學校，咁佢哋有時間可以放低佢哋嘅私人物品，同埋用洗手間。
Our bus is going to depart from our school at 9:30, and students who arrive after 9:30 and miss the bus will not be able to go on the field trip.
咁我哋嘅巴士咧就會由我哋學校9點半出發嘅，咁學生如果佢哋遲到或者搭唔到巴士咧，就唔可以去噶啦。
We will provide bag lunches for all the students. If you are chaperoning, if you're going on the field trip with your child, then you must bring your own food.
係啦，我哋會為學生提供袋裝嘅午餐嘅。如果家長係陪同學生去嘅話，你哋要自己帶午餐。
And then the bus will return to the school around 2:30 on that day. And so we expect that the students may not have a time for a nap.
係啦，咁同埋嗰日咧就會大約2點半，我哋嘅巴士就會返到嚟學校噶啦。咁我哋應該學生就冇機會瞓午覺嘅。
So we encourage you on that day to come pick up your child early, or if you're going with your child to the field trip, that you can bring them home after the field trip because they'll be very tired.
係啦，咁我哋鼓勵你咧，會早啲接小朋友返屋企啦，同埋如果你嗰日係陪同學生一齊去旅行嗰陣時，返嚟你可以一齊帶埋小朋友走咁樣，因為我哋期待佢哋應該都會好攰噶啦。
I want to remind everyone that I know there's been a lot of student vacation requests coming up, and so I want to remind you that all the students have 10 days of approved vacation, which resets on June 30th each year. And this doesn't include any holidays.
係啦，咁我同埋想提下大家，我哋請假嘅要求啦。咁我哋都依排都留意到好多學生都想開始請假噶啦。咁想提一提大家咧，所有學生咧都有10天嘅請假日嘅假期嘅。咁就係每年6月30號重新啟發一個學年有10日。咁唔計埋節日嘅。
And so if you want to go on the vacation during the summer, you can actually combine the 10 days for this school year. So as long as before June 30th, and then also the 10 days for the next school year, which starts on July 1st.
係啦，咁如果你想去暑假期間去請假去旅行嘅話咧，你可以將今個學年同埋下一個學年嘅嗰10日咧都可以一齊用嘅。咁嗰10日係即係6月30號前有10日，跟住咧7月1號開始，下一個學年24年至25年又有10日嘅，可以共同用。
And then if you need more additional days, you just have to come and talk to the office and then write a letter of need for the additional dates so that we can approve it.
係啦，咁如果你需要請多幾日假嘅話咧，你就需要嚟辦公室同我哋講，同埋寫一封申請信啦，咁再申請多幾多日嘅請假。
So the most important thing is to talk to us and let us know what dates you want to go on a vacation and make sure that your dates are approved before you make any purchases for any tickets.
係啦，咁最重要咧就係你要同我哋通知講聲，你請假係請邊一日啦，同埋你要批准咗放假先至去買你嘅飛或者去旅行。
And then also remember to let your teachers know that you'll be going on vacation.
係啦，同埋記得要提一提你哋老師，你哋幾時去旅行。
Next, we're going to talk about the 2024-2025 enrollment.
跟住我哋就會講一下2024年至2025年嘅入學課程。
So school assignment notifications, those went out on March 18th, so you were able to view those on Parent View or by mail.
咁樣學校頒發通知咧，已經喺3月18、2024年通過Parent View 同埋郵件寄出㗎啦。咁你就可以喺 Parent View 睇到。
So April 5th, tomorrow, is the last day to accept or decline your first school assignment. And please do not decline your assignment unless you have already spoken to your pre-K teacher.
係啦，4月5號即係聽日係最後一日接受或者拒絕你嗰個學校派位嘅。咁麻煩大家咧，除非你同你嘅學前班老師已經討論過，請唔好拒絕你嘅學校派位。
If you're unsure if you accepted your school assignment correctly, you can call me at my number listed here and I can check it for you and confirm it with you.
如果你唔確定你有冇準確地咁樣接受咗嗰個學校派位咧，咁你可以聯繫我啦，呢個電話已經寫咗喺度啦，咁我可以幫你查一下，同你確認一下嘅。
If you are unhappy with your first school assignment, we do ask that you accept the assignment still by tomorrow, April 5th, and then you can apply for the second round by April 19th.
如果你對你嘅學校派位唔滿意嘅話咧，我哋希望你都係聽日即係4月5號前接受咗個第一派位先，然後咧4月19號前再申請第2輪嘅派位。
You'll be notified for round 2 assignments. That'll go out on Monday, May 27th, and that'll be accessible by Parent View, and you'll also receive a letter in the mail.
跟住第二輪嘅派位通知咧，就會係星期一5月27號2024年通知嘅，咁你就可以通過 Parent View 睇你個派位通知啦，或者係收到郵件嘅。
And if you apply for round 2, June 14th will be the last day to either accept or decline your round 2 assignment. And please don't decline your assignment unless you've spoken before with your pre-K teacher.
係啦，然後咧第2輪嘅派位 接受同拒絕咧，就最後一日就係6月14號啦。咁請你哋同你嘅學前班老師討論完先至拒絕啦。
And after that date, if you're still unhappy with your school assignment, you can apply to be on the wait list, and I can also help you with that as well, the school as well.
係啦，如果你仍然對你嘅學校派位係唔滿意嘅話咧，你可以申請去候補名單嘅，咁樣我都可以幫你哋申請。
Now I'm going to talk about the upcoming events.
咁我哋而家咧就會講下我哋嚟緊嘅活動啦。
So coming up, like I said, next week is spring break, and reminder, PreK and OST are both open during spring break.
係啦，咁嚟緊呢個星期啦，咁我哋有春假啦，咁我想提一提大家 PreK 同埋課後班都係開嘅。
Picture day for room 2, room 3, and room 4 is going to be Monday, April 15th.
係啦，跟住咧我哋4月15號星期一有影相日，係2號房、3號房同4號房。
And then picture day for room 1 and TK, and also makeup time is on Tuesday, April 16th.
跟住4月16號下個聽日啦，即係下一日星期二就係1號房 TK 同寶影嘅影相日。
On Friday, May 24th and Monday, May 27th is a holiday, and so we are going to be closed for those 2 days.
跟住星期五5月24號，星期一5月27號，我哋係有假期節日嘅，咁嗰2日咧我哋會關門。
And then Tuesday, June 4th is the last day of school, and that will also be our TK graduation day.
跟住6月4號星期二咧就係我哋最後一日返學啦，跟住同埋係 TK 嘅畢業日。
On June 3rd, June 5th, June 6th, or June 7th, those are going to be our preschool graduation days. You can check with your teacher which day for your classroom.
然後6月3號、5號、6號或者7號咧就係我哋學前班嘅畢業日啦。咁你到時要聯繫同你哋班房嘅老師傾一傾，睇下邊一日畢業啦。
And then on Saturday, June 8th is going to be our end of school year carnival.
然後6月8號星期六就係我哋年尾嘅嘉年華。
For the summer, we are open the whole summer. We are a year-round program. So our summer is separated into 2 different sessions.
咁樣跟住到暑假啦，我哋嘅計劃咧係全年性嘅，咁我哋暑假都係照開有營運嘅，咁我哋暑假咧就有2節嘅。
So the first session is June 10th to July 12th, and the second session is July 15th to August 14th. And so you might see different staff members in the classroom during those 2 sessions in the summer.
我哋暑假第一節咧就係6月10號至到7月12號，暑假第2節咧就係7月15號至到8月14號嘅。咁你可能喺嗰陣時返學咧就會見到唔同嘅職員㗎。
And then for the summer, we have some closure dates. On June 19th, we're closed for Juneteenth. On July 4th and July 5th, we're closed for Independence Day. And then on August 15 and 16, we will be closed for professional development.
跟住我哋暑假咧都係會有關閉嘅日期啦。6月19號我哋有慶祝 Juneteenth， 7月4號同7月5號慶祝獨立日啦。8月15號同8月16號咧，咁呢2日我哋就係為咗我哋嘅職員培訓職業發展日嘅。
And so coming up, we also have some move ups. So if your pre-K or TK student is going to a school with OST other than Gordon J. Lau or Commodore Stockton, they will be moving over to that OST program in the beginning of summer on June 7th.
係啦，跟住我哋如果呢個學生係即係學前班或者 TK 嘅學生，會去一間即係有課後計劃嘅學校，除咗係劉桂明或者 Commodore Stockton 咧，咁佢哋到時就會去嗰個學校嘅課後計劃噶啦。嗰日咧就係6月7號開始。
If your child is going to Gordon J. Lau or Commodore Stockton for the next school year, then they will be moving up to their OST program on July 15th.
咁如果你嘅學生咧就係去劉桂明或者 Commodore Stockton 咧，咁佢就會7月15號繼續佢哋嘅課後計劃班。
And this is all automatic. You don't have to do anything. We will move your pre-K or TK student up to the OST program, either in the other school or at Gordon J. Lau, automatically.
咁呢個係自動性嘅，咁你就唔需要做任何嘢啦。我哋會自動將你個小朋友安排去嗰個課後計劃嗰個班房度噶啦。
And then the last day for any pre-K or TK students going to schools without OST, these are schools that do not have a SFUSD OST program. Their last day at our school is going to be August 14th.
跟住8月14號咧，就係最後一日為嗰啲學生學前班同埋 TK 嘅學生，如果佢哋係去學校嗰啲學校係冇三藩市聯合校區嘅課後計劃嘅話咧，咁樣佢哋最後嗰一日返學咧就係8月14號。
So, for example, these are schools like John Yi Ho Chin, Alice Fong Yu, yeah.
咁樣，譬如啦，如果學生係去 John E. Hodgson 如何小學或者 Alice Fong U 嗰啲學校，佢哋係冇課後計劃嘅。
Like I mentioned, students going to the Commodore Stockton TK or going to Gordon J. Lau or going to Gene Parker, you will automatically move from your pre-K program to the OST program. There's no need to reapply.
係啦，咁我頭先都提及過啦，如果學生係去 Commodore Stockton 嘅 TK 班啦，或者劉桂明小學或者 Gene Parker 咧，佢哋就會自動轉班噶啦，即係好似譬如你由學前班嘅計劃去到課後計劃，咁就唔需要重新申請嘅。
And then the first day of school is going to be Monday, August 19, 2024.
咁星期一8月19號2024年就係第一日返學嗰日啦。
And you can also find all the SFUSD calendars online, so you can plan your vacation schedules.
咁同埋咧，你可以去我哋 SFUSD 三藩市聯合校區網站揾個日曆嘅，咁個時間你就可以睇一睇，你可以幾時安排你去旅行或者放假。
Next, I want to talk about the Resource Alignment Initiative from our school district.
跟住咧，我就想講解一下我哋校區嗰個資源整合倡議。
So resource alignment is the process that SFUSD is using to make sure that we are using our resources correctly and that we are using the resources appropriately to accomplish our student outcome goals.
係啦，呢個資源整合咧，就係我哋校區佢規劃用唔同嘅架構同策略去安排，我哋可以準確咁樣準確同有效地動用我哋嘅資源嘅，咁樣就幫助我哋實現學生嘅成果目標啦。
And so they're going to be doing this in 5 different ways. So I'm just going to go through each one quickly.
咁樣佢哋就有五個唔同嘅方式去實行嘅，咁我就會好快咁樣講解一下啦。
The first one is creating a new school staffing model based on the school's enrollment. The second one is reorganizing the central office. So they're going to cut some of the central office staff. The third one is exploring and generating revenue from different properties. So they might look at selling or renting out properties.
係啦，第一個咧就係制定新嘅學校人手編制模式啦。第二咧就係重組中央辦公室佢哋嘅架構啦，即係可能會削減一啲嘅職員嘅。咁第三咧就係探索點樣我哋校舍可以設施產生多啲嘅收入嘅，即係可能譬如我哋會賣 一下我哋嘅即係冇動用嘅設施啊，或者去租出去俾其他人用嘅。
The fourth one is investing in priority district-wide programs. So they're going to look at what is working and continue to fund those programs. And the last one is the one that most people are interested in, which is creating a new portfolio of schools. So they're going to look at having less schools in SFUSD so they can distribute the resources to create stronger, better schools.
係啦，第四嗰個咧就係對全校區嘅優先計劃投放資源啦，即係我哋校區咧就會去睇下我哋邊種計劃係有效嘅，咁我哋就會繼續去投資去嗰啲嘅計劃嗰度啦。第五咧就係最多人有興趣噶啦，就係制定新嘅學校營運組合啦。咁呢個咧就係可能校區會考慮到，即係我哋會減少學校啦，然後再去分配多啲適當嘅資源同埋支援嘅。
And so what that looks like right now for the school district, we're seeing that we have a lot of schools, but also we have a lot of schools that are under enrolled, or they may not have enough staffing, they may not have enough teachers, or that building might be very old and they need to do a lot of repairs.
係啦，咁即係而家咧，我哋所睇到我哋嘅三藩市校區係有好多學校嘅，咁但係好多學校之餘咧，佢可能未必收齊生啦，或者唔夠老師，或者唔夠職員，或者嗰棟樓已經係比較舊，需要即係翻新啊之類嘅。
So what the school district wants to do is they want to cut down on the number of schools that we have, but then the schools that we will have in the future will be fully staffed, will be fully enrolled, and also they'll have more money to invest in the buildings to make the buildings better because there's less buildings to take care of.
係啦，咁我哋校區咧就希望將來可以減少幾間學校啦，咁樣即係意味着咧，即係我哋會少啲學校，但係我哋仍會有多啲職員啦，多啲入學率啦，同埋多啲嘅資源資金去投資喺嗰啲學校，因為佢哋就唔使管同埋照顧咁多嘅學校啦。
So what that means is to create the schools that our students deserve and our families expect, we must have fewer schools than we do now.
係啦，咁就係為咗製造我哋學生值得享有同埋我哋家庭所期望嘅學校，咁相比而家咧，咁我哋就必須減少學校嘅數目。
And so how this is going to be done is that it's going to be done in 3 different phases. Right now, we're in the first phase, which means that the school district is looking for input from the families, from the community on deciding how should they decide which school is going to close, how should they decide which school is going to merge together.
係啦，咁樣我哋咧就會，我哋嘅決策過程咧就有3個階段嘅。我哋而家就喺第一個階段啦，我哋首先咧就係徵求我哋家長啊、社區佢哋嘅意見啦。咁我哋就會去討論下，睇下決定邊間學校要關閉啊，或者邊間學校我哋要聯起埋一齊啊咁樣嘅。
And then after that, phase 2, that's going to be in July to October of this year. Using the input that you gave them, the school district's going to make some recommendation of what schools they might close, and then they'll also work with a third party organization to make sure that it is done in a fair way.
係啦，跟住我哋第2階段咧就係今年嘅7月至10月嘅，咁樣我哋校區咧收集完所有嘅意見之後咧，咁佢哋就會建議選擇邊間學校應該要關閉啊，邊間學校可能要合併啊，然後咧我哋就會同一間第三方，即係第三方嘅機構合作，去評估一下我哋嘅建議，同埋公平地去做呢個決定嘅。
And then lastly, from October to December of this year, the school district will then share the recommendation with the Board of Education. so they can approve which schools will merge, which schools will close. And then the Board of Education in December of 2024 will vote on which schools will merge, close, or co-locate.
係啦，我哋第3階段咧就係今年嘅10月至12月啦，咁樣收齊晒所有嘅建議啦，咁佢哋就會同董事會佢哋去討論應該去邊間要合併，邊間學校要關門嘅學校名單啦，然後喺12月2024年咧嘅校委會佢哋咧就會投票決定邊間學校要合併啦，邊間要關閉咁樣嘅。
And so it is very important that you give your input, like I mentioned, in the phase 1 right now. And they're looking at different criterias to determine which schools are going to close or merge. And so I'm asking you to please scan this QR code right here and take the survey so that you have a voice in deciding what is important for the school district to consider when looking into which schools close and which schools merge together.
係啦，咁樣所以咧就好重要，就需要搜集所有家長佢哋嘅意見咧，因為我哋而家係第一階段，咁佢哋就要決定個標準，要決定邊間學校要關門，邊間要即係合併咁樣。所以我哋而家邀請所有家長咧，就掃一掃呢個二維碼，咁樣入邊咧就會有個問卷，就你可以輸入你哋嘅意見啦，咁樣就到時可以幫助佢哋決定應該要邊間學校合併，邊間要關門咁樣啦。
And again, I just want to say it's very important that you take this survey. So when you scan the QR code, you should see something that looks like this. You can change this to Chinese. So you can change the language over here to Chinese.
係啦，所以非常之重要，希望大家可以去填妥呢份嘅問卷嘅。咁你掃咗呢個二維碼之後咧，就會帶到你去呢個網址，咁樣同時咧，你可以將佢語言去改變成中文嘅。
Okay, so let's get back to here we go. All right, so I want to ask you to please take a minute to scan the QR code if you haven't already, and go ahead and take the survey. When they ask you for the school, you can choose Commodore Stockton.
係啦，跟住咧，我而家俾少少時間大家掃一掃呢個二維碼，跟住去填妥嗰份問卷。當佢哋問到學校嘅名嗰陣時，你可以填 Commodore Stockton。
I'm trying to see. Okay, that's okay. I wanted to show them, but it's okay. Okay, so we're almost to the end of the meeting. I wanted to go over some important dates that we talked about. Once again, April 15 and 16 is our picture day.
係啦，我哋都差唔多我到尾㗎啦。咁我想再提一提大家，我哋有啲重要嘅日子啦。4月15號同4月16號咧，就係我哋影相日。
May 10th is our Children's Fairyland field trip. Please make sure to bring your kids to school by 9:15.
跟住5月10號咧，就係我哋小朋友去奇幻遊樂園嗰個旅行啦。咁樣請9點15分前帶你小朋友返學。
We are closed on May 24th and May 27th.
我哋5月24號同5月27號係放假嘅。
Coming up, we have our OST parent meeting. And so if you have a child that attends OST, or if your child is attending TK, which also have a after school OST program, we have another meeting today at 6 o'clock.
跟住咧，我哋有個 OST 家長會，都係今日4月4號6點嘅。即係如果小朋友係喺課後班或者係 TK 都係有課後班嘅話咧，我哋今日遲少少6點4月4號又開一次嘅家長會。
And then our next PreK TK meeting is going to be on Thursday, May 16th. This is going to be our last meeting of the year. I can't believe it's already the end of the school year. So Thursday, May 16th at 5 o'clock is going to be our last PreK TK meeting of this school year.
跟住我哋下一次嘅PreK TK 嘅家長會咧，就係5月16號星期四5點鐘嘅。咁呢個咧就係我哋年尾最後一次嘅會嚟㗎啦。咁已經 咁快又一年啦。
And then here we have all the contact information of our staff members. On the left side, you'll see the principal, our clerk, Annie, our new family support specialist, as well as our mental health consultant, Kenny.
跟住咧，呢度就係我哋嘅聯繫資料啦。左手邊你可以見到有校長啦，我哋嘅文員啦，Annie 我哋最新嘅家庭支援專員啦，同 Kenny 我哋心理健康顧問嘅。
And then on the right side, we have the contact information for all of our teachers in each room.
咁右手邊咧就係我哋所有班房嘅老師嘅聯絡資料啦。
Okay, so that is all I have for today. I'm going to go ahead and stop the recording. And then if you have any questions, you can go ahead and raise your hand or unmute and I can answer your questions.